Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to talk about an amazing partnership that I was able to establish between my company and EMG Pickups. But first, going back to the last video I did, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Remember, if you subscribe to our channel, you get an automatic 3 entries into that contest. My dogs are barking. If you want to see how you can get other entries into that contest, watch the video. Simple as that. So if you don't know who EMG Pickups are, you've either been in a cave somewhere or I don't know what you've been doing with your life. When I think of EMG Pickups, I think about some of the greatest metal bands on the planet. First two that come to mind is Metallica and Slayer. They've been using EMG Pickups for years. Matter of fact, James Hetfield, Kirk Hammett both have their own series of EMG pickups. Gary Holt from Slayer has his own series of EMG pickups. Any guitarist that uses EMG pickups probably has some of the best sound out there. Well, a couple months back, I'm super excited to announce we officially became an authorized luthier of EMG pickups. So what does that mean? That means that our prototypes, our guitars that we sell, will have EMG pickups. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you one of our guitars today that has the EMG pickups. Every time I say EMG pickups, it's going to be like a Pee-wee's Playhouse episode. Everybody should scream. Yeah, I've already said it like 10 times.
Now, you all remember what to do whenever anyone says a secret word, right?
Scream!
That's right!
EMG pickups are, in my opinion, and it's not just because we have a deal with them, the best pickups on the planet. Let me say that again. The best pickups on the planet. Hands down. They have so many to choose from. In this particular guitar we're gonna look at, we have an 81 and an 85 black EMG pickup. And this guitar is really special because yes, it is a prototype, but it is a prototype we are going to give to a very dear friend of ours. But let me show you the guitar first. Isn't it beautiful? This is actually part of what's called our pandemic series. We're in the middle of a pandemic. The year's 2020, and we were like, hey, let's have a series dedicated to remembering, perhaps. You can see it says here in Roman numerals, 2020. It's got this great artwork, again, by my brother. Even the headstock, it's engraved in there, 2020. Serial number starts with 2020. It's got our logo back there. It's a pretty cool guitar. But more importantly, it's outfitted with the EMG pickups. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to showcase this guitar today. So this guitar is actually gonna go to our dear friend, Cesar Soto of the band Ministry. If you don't know who Ministry is, you need to just pause this video and Google them and hear them. You need to understand the history of that band and the impact they have made on music in general. I actually did an interview with Cesar a while back, so you can go check that video out. Cesar and I happen to be from the same place, El Paso, Texas. We played side by side in terms of on the same shows with our different bands. He is a contributor to not only the local music scene, the national music scene, the global music scene, and he's just one of the coolest, most down-to-earth people you'll ever meet. Prototypes are meant to figure out what works and what doesn't, and so we asked him, hey, would you be willing to take this guitar, mess with it, record with it, play with it, drag it through the mud, throw it in a bonfire and pull it out, whatever, and then just let us know what you thought of it. That way we can regroup, we can say, hey, Caesar's notes say we should probably change this. Let's change it. He was even so kind to say, I don't want the guitar. I'll play it, but you don't have to give me a guitar. I mean, the guy is like sponsored by Schecter. But you know what? Does Schecter have this great artwork? So let me play it. change the pickup down to the middle. Love that deep tone. Change it over again. I never think about what I'm gonna play before I play, so I'm a big fan of riffs, just riffing and just messing around, and that's what allows me to really hear the tones and figure out if what I'm playing is something that I like or not. I love this guitar. I try to put myself out of the picture, and I think to myself, okay, if this wasn't one of our guitars, would I like it? Absolutely, I would, and I do. And maybe I shouldn't give it to Caesar. Maybe I should just keep it for myself because it's freaking amazing. So I love the guitar. Being that we are making guitars, if we don't love them, we shouldn't be selling them. But we want to love them even more, which is why we're getting people like Caesar to play our guitars and to give us some more insight. Our goal is to make what is in our eyes the perfect guitar. If it's something that we love, then it's something that we will sell. Otherwise, we have no business being in the guitar selling market. So we're trying to do certain things like, locking tuners, automatic locking straps. That's something that doesn't normally come standard on most guitars. EMG pickups. Forgot to mention that even the knobs are EMG. The toggle switch itself is EMG. We just want to make great guitars. And I think by having this partnership with EMG, by having people like Caesar be a part of this, by really just paying attention to detail, we can get some really great quality guitars out to you all. We don't want to be Gibson making like 750 guitars a day. We want our guitars to be special. So we don't want everybody up on stage with the same image on their guitar. Speaking of the art, after the last video, a lot of people were calling me a Satanist. And I'm going to be the first to tell you, I'm not a Satanist. My brother's the Satanist. He's the one that does all the artwork. No, I'm just kidding. He's not a Satanist. We just like dark artwork. You're not going to go to hell for playing a guitar that has a pentagram or skeletons on it, unless Satan wants you in hell to play those guitars down there or something. I was just amazed that in the comments we had a bunch of religious people like literally upset because the artwork was satanic. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Don't forget, guys, if you subscribe, you get those 3 entries into our prototype giveaway. Watch the last video so you can understand how to get more entries. I'm super excited about this pandemic series, and I'm super excited to get this one over to Caesar. But more importantly, I'm super excited at the fact that we are an authorized luthier of EMG Pickups. It's just a dream come true. It's something that I never imagined would ever happen, and to be in any way affiliated, associated with EMG Pickups, I can die a happy man. So please like this video, subscribe, hit that notification button, share on Facebook, social media, go follow us, go do all the things that we ask you to do, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day. Bye.